Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline. So the Nets starting five. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. Is out there with Weber, and it's White in at the one. A lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg. This time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt. Getting everybody on the same page sometimes.
Down low.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now.
And stolen by White. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Outside, LaVine. Buries the long-range jumper. LaVine's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Chicago.
Nice form, the elbow right in line. Zach LaVine has a fantastic-looking shot.
Irving looking over the floor. Out to the wing. Duncan, the pass to Durant. That's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Bulls making a switch here. Hutchison's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Cobby's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Karis LeVert. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And White kicks to Porter. Six to shoot. The shot. And that one goes long.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again. Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Pass to LaVine. And here's Porter from downtown, and the Bulls another three.
Great ball movement there.
Nets trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Irving for 3. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
The pass to LaVine. Here now is Weber. Back to White. Great D that time from Irving.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And that one's good, Junior. Well, we aren't that far into this NBA season, but you have to be excited, Greg, about the way that Junior has performed so far.
He's hit the ground running and been an immediate factor. The way he moves and acts on the court doesn't look like a rookie. Hopefully he continues to build off this solid start.
Katie against LaVine. Puts it up from 17. That one wide left. Chicago's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Dinwiddie. He kicks to Duncan. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Cobb, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Duncan with the block.
It's tough to get past Junior when he's locked in. Opponents might have to challenge someone else defensively.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Chicago. it to Weber. An easy 2 points on the layup. Weber's got 6 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Porter. Satoransky comes in for Zach LaVine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Then for the Nets, Joe Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And Luwawu subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Chicago leading by 3. Now here's Valentine. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Dunn. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Brooklyn's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Harris, right side. Back to Duncan. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Almost figured it would happen with how he played, and now he has made it official. Junior Greg winning his first Rookie of the Month award.
It's a bit baffling. So many teams passed on Junior. He clearly is NBA ready and has been an impact player for this team. This could be just the start of a storied career.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Luwawu, the pass to Harris. Duncan at the elbow. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. With some arc, and he lays it up and in. And the Nets lead by 1.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Now, here's Satoransky. Not a lot of room. 51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Satoransky against Dinwiddie. Got a piece of it. Here's Valentine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fades back. A rebound by the Nets. This their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
Now Dunn. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Here's the 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Brooklyn Nets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing. Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
We've got Valentine. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Dunn. Then it's Young, and it's Hutchinson in at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. He dishes it to Harris. Cobb kicks to Dinwiddie. Duncan, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Junior's got the lead up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Satoransky, the pass to Young. The dish to Valentine. That 3 off the mark. Nets leading by 7. Back to Dinwiddie. A 3 ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into
Weber, he's checked in for Young. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Levine's checked in for Sadaransky, and it's White in for Dunk. Outside, Levine. Kicks it to Valentine. Back to Levine. That one's in. Only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
And we've seen this before. Zach with the ability to put up points in bunches.
Irving passes to Cobb. And the dunk by Cobb.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Weber with it. A 14-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee. Levine feeling it out a bit. There's Porter with the three, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Nets making a change here. Luwawu's checked in. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And here's White. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
6 on the shot clock. Outside Irving. And he's good on the 3-ball. Irving's got 14.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Outside Levine. Here's Hutchison. 9-point game his last outing. Outside Porter. Fires the 3. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Big time answer. Porter unwilling to give an inch. Knocks down a 3 of his own.
Now here's Irving. 20 points for him last game against Denver. The 3. Let's keep it alive. Levert from outside. That one's not going to go.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And Weber throws it down.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find the open band.
Irving passes to Cobb. Nets passing it around. Duncan laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Junior's got 4 this quarter.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Levine dishes to White. To the inside. Here's Porter. And it's Junior with the rebound.
And then they continue to control the glass.
And the dunk by Cobb.
Hendricks Cobb is piping hot. He's found his groove out there, and he's just going to work.
And White kicks to Levine. Levine double team. Pass to Hutchison. White looking around. Outside Levine. From deep. And no good that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
It's LeVert on the wing. Irving with it. Now defended by Levine. Again, the Nets for two.
Difficult guarding Kyrie. He's comfortable from any range and willing to take what the defense gives him.
Tipped away. Dinwiddie's checked in for Karis LeVert. Outside, White. 32 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Levine. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Tries to keep it alive. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Bulls trail by 11. Outside, Levine. Here's Hutchison. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside, Irving. Duncan, the pass to Luau. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The deep three from Levine. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. So have we into the second half of our broadcast. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, and you group here. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Weber. Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Satoransky's checked in for Levine. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Joe Harris is out there with Kyle. Then there's Duncan. And it's Crawford, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Young with no one around, and the Bulls with another miss.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Now the pass to Satoransky. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Covered by Duncan. Can't get it to fall.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
In the corner, it's Crawford. Pulls up on the wing. Chicago grabs the miss. Valentine's got 5 rebounds tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Crawford against Satoransky. Here's Dinwiddie. And a miss there on the triple. And so Young will bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 17. Pass to Dunn. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's good. Beautiful play by Dunn. You see the power, the body control, not to be denied.
Luau is checked in for Brooklyn. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Young against Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's Duncan. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists now tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Satoransky, the pass to Young. Done outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 16. There's the feed to Cobb. To the paint. Here's Junior. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the two LA teams. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Bulls trail by 16. Dunn looking over the floor. Over to the wing. Now Valentine. 9 points in the game so far. 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Young, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Nets leading by 16. Dinwiddie finds Harris. Here's Luwawu. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Thaddeus Young. The Nets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in
I
particular?
wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Here's Junior. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Duncan's got 16.
Playing with so much confidence. When Junior finds his rhythm, he is a lot of fun to watch.
Passes it to Dunn. Young with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I like Satoransky's determination. Refuses to let the foul stop the shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. Zach LaVine's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And the Nets also making a change. Irving's checked in for Luwawu.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Irving, good.
A man of many moves. Kyrie's showing us a little of everything tonight.
Dunn outside. Young outside. Pass to Satoransky. Back to Young. They get a hand on it. Inside. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Dunn's running. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Young with the steal. There's the triple. The shot by Satoransky, no good. Nets leading by 18. And here is Cobb. He's got 18. Duncan finds Irving. Back to Duncan. Irving with the ball. Dunn covering. They get the rebound. Cobb, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. For 3, LaVine. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists tonight. There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. Duncan, the pass to Cobb. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Attacks the rim with passion and purpose. And if Cobb gets fouled, he'll take it.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Weber, he's checked in for the Bulls. Light comes in for Satoransky. LeVert's checked in for Brooklyn. The pass to Hutchison. Now here's LaVine. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Clock at 6. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Weber. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
It's LeVert on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Stolen by Levine. 4-on-3 as they bring it up. Levine double team. Dunn wide open. He fires. No good on the three. Brooklyn leading by 15. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Dinwiddie against White. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket of the night.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Outside, Levine. Outside, White. This one for three. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his fourth assist in this one. And so it's Brooklyn with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one.
This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals.
For the Nets, Duncan's checked in. We've got Otto Porter Jr. White is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Satoransky in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
You've got to hand it to DeAndre. His relentless approach on the boards, paying dividends.
KD against Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Brooklyn leading by 20. Pass to LeVert. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now can exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deal, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
He kicks it to Irving. Jordan, high post. Young's there. Jordan, the pass to KD. And for the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Outside, Porter. On the wing, Levine. Guarded by KD. Good work defensively by KD.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
To the inside. Here's Junior. Feeds to Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And for all the developments Jordan's made to his game, free throw shooting remains a challenge.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Felicio's checked in. Daniel Gafford comes in for Young. Harrison's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky subbed in for Dunn. The Nets also changing it up. Garrett Temple has checked in for Durant. Crawford comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Kyrie Irving. Johnson finds Crawford. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Brooklyn.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Kyrie Irving.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
And he makes both free throws. Brooklyn with the ball. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Crawford passes to Jordan. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Back to Satoransky. Pass to Harrison. Here's Felicio, guarded by Crawford. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Jamal Crawford picks one up. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's Levine off the mark from 16 feet out. Here's Johnson. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.